What is the word? What's the word? What's the word, chat? All right, trying to make sure y'all can hear me now. All right. So, I just tried to do a little bit of some, try to get everything situated before I just start yapping. In the meantime, we back again with another live, with another breakdown. And I must say, once again, this ain't to slander nobody. This ain't to slander Victor Wembanyama. Uh, this is only just my analysis. I know a lot of times people think, you know, you hating because you tell the truth. It's not about hating. It's all about just showing you what I saw, what I looked at, and what I came up with. And I could be wrong sometimes too. That's why I don't mind open dialogue because I understand I can be wrong. I don't have no problem with being wrong as well. Um, but I like to think I'm not wrong. Let me pull out my glasses. You know, I like to think that I'm not wrong. See, my number one thing for me when I'm doing this whole breakdown is I like to look at tendencies. I like to see what players good at. I also like to, see what they're not good at. I like to see what they can improve at. I also like to show, this is what happened. And I also like teaching the game, pretty much short words. For the most part, when I looked at Victor Wembanyama, I almost kind of felt like I was watching Jason Tatum all over again. And I felt like I was watching Jason Tatum simply because the brother is so damn good. Like he is so goddamn good. But it's kind of just disappointing in a way they choose to play him. Why? Maybe the Spurs was, trying some things out. I don't know. I'm not sure what the Spurs was doing, but I know from what I saw. And I ain't gonna hold y'all a little bit longer. We're gonna get right into this film real quick. So let me go ahead and share my screen real quick, okay? All right, so let me share my screen. Make sure everything is all good. Okay. Yep, I'm good. All right. What we on first? All right, make sure everybody can see this. Make sure everybody can see that. Make sure we good with the chat too. I appreciate everybody tapping in with me today too. That's the main thing. Definitely appreciate that. Everybody, tapping in with me. Uh, for the most part, let me change my. Okay, bet. Here we go. Okay, so obviously, for the most part, obviously. Oh, we don't want no sound. All right. So obviously, when you see stuff like this, that look amazing. Not gonna lie. Let's look at it again. You got a 7-3 guy coming off a dribble handoff and he shoot that. That look amazing, right? You would think so, like, oh my God, that's tough. He got so much potential. But there's no way in hell you see a shot like that and you think we need to get innovative. And I feel like that's what the Spurs is doing. They try to get innovative. Mistake number one, right here. You got a guy that's 7-3, right? Some people might say he's a really good shooter. He's a really good shooter. But why the fuck is we running a 7-3 guy off a down screen like he Klay Thompson? To me, so other people, that could be a good shot. And it, truthfully, it is a good shot. But why? That would be my question. Why? Now, a lot of people might say, well, that's just one play. No, 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 because it get worse. Now you got a 7-3 guy, Victor Wembanyama, who obviously can dribble, right? He can handle the ball in a nice way, in a very good way. But then you start to get sets like this, where you're going to use him as a pick and roll ball handler. I don't get it. You got guards on the floor. You say, fuck it. I'm going to put Wemby as the pick and roll ball handler. So then he come off the screen and shoot a shot like that at 7-3. Don't you think you can get a better shot than that? That's the part I don't understand when I'm watching film from Victor Wembanyama. This is why I say I don't want nobody to think I'm hating on him, right? Because this has become, I don't know if this is an experiment or not, But why would you get a guy 7'3" coming off of screens, right? Maybe because you say he can handle the ball. But then we get to see a step. Now I've seen this probably 10 times already, and it just get even more ridiculous. Like, at some point, yeah, maybe you doing this because he got the ability to do it. But why do we need a 7'3" guy coming off shooting step back threes off the pick and roll? Why? It's like, oh my God, that's so nice. It's cool. But is it really cool or is it just dumb? Like, why? Why is Wemby doing this? Like, what advantage does he create by doing this other than it looks cool, it looks amazing, nobody has ever done it before. But at the end of the day, it's stupid. And they just continuously want to do things like that. Like, to the point to where you got Caruso on you right now on the perimeter, and you so far away from the basket. And this clearly is a height disadvantage. But you try to run a little pick and roll with Chris Paul. He come off the screen, right, to get Caruso off of you, because that's what somebody will say. Oh, he did all that to get Caruso off of him. Sure. He got Caruso off of him to get another guard on him, and he creates no advantage. He almost creates no separation. Then he can't get by him. So now he got to post up, right? He throw the ball to the corner, and now he posting up. And then you get double teamed because the spacing was stupid. The whole play was just dumb in itself. And then now you just throw a really bad pass, I guess. Okay. But once again, it gets worse. You keep doing the exact same thing. Now you're going to run this, another pick and roll. You get Shea on you, and then you pick up your dribble. And guess what happens when you pick up your dribble? You're just not that good at playmaking. So now you end up throwing the ball away. That's a terrible pass. Like, this is why I just don't understand why. Why would you use Wemby like this? Come off the pick and roll, pick up your dribble because you can't face up against Shea Gilgeous-Alexander because you're scared somebody's going to take the ball, and then they throw it, and now you got a terrible pass. Once again, pick and roll. This is what I'm talking about. Why in the world would anybody say we need to run pick and roll with a 7'3" ball handler? With Kawhi Leonard on you. Now you got Kawhi Leonard on you, and you think you finna run a pick and roll with a 7'3" ball handler. This just don't make sense to me. It just don't make sense to me. None at all. So now you got Kawhi putting pressure on you, and you so worried about Kawhi, you don't see James Harden step over and just rip that shit from you. And now you going the other way, you fall on the ground. Can anybody explain to me why? Can anybody explain to me? I'm curious to hear this in the comments too. Like, I really want to understand this in the comments. Can anybody explain to me, you got Kawhi Leonard on, you want to run pick and roll with a 7'3" ball handler? Does this make sense to anybody? I just want to know. Let me know. If y'all can come up with, y'all like to come up with these scenarios for Space Jam in my comments. So I would like to hear these Space Jam comments about what they think this 7'3" guard going to do with Kawhi Leonard guard. I have no idea. But now, I'm not the smartest person in the book. I'm not the only coach on the planet, right? But at the end of the day, I know I'm smart enough to know you probably should be running a pick and roll with De'Aaron Fox and Wemby, okay? So you could probably get plays like this at the basket. Don't that make a little bit more sense? If you got De'Aaron Fox, Chris Paul, and Wemby on the same team, why would it make sense for Wemby to be the pick and roll ball handler? So if that's the case, what is De'Aaron Fox and Chris Paul supposed to do? Sit in the corner or set the screen? They only got one option. They're going to pop every single time. Just don't get it. But another thing I noticed when I'm watching Wemby play, he's also just not a very good screen setter too. Like, he doesn't set very good screens, and they don't create that many advantages. A lot of times they're slips, but even something like this, like, he don't touch him at all, and you just get behind him and herb and roll. That's cool and all, but he just don't really create that many advantages. Like, watch this. He set a screen. The dude gets over the screen, okay? The dude gets over the screen, but you're 7'5". This is probably why you should have him setting the screen and not running the screen. For example, boom, you're coming off the screen, you set it, you roll to the basket, you got a lob. Ain't that easy? Isn't that much easier than having him play pick and roll and he's the ball handler? Ain't this a lot easier? Tell me this ain't a lot easier. Wouldn't that make more sense? I just don't get it. I just don't get why anybody in their right mind would think it's innovative to put a 7'3" guy as the primary ball handler on the pick and roll. I don't get that. That's why I think the Spurs messing it up. Now we go again, right? We go empty corner. We're going to empty this corner right here, okay? Let me pull out my tools, okay? So right here, this is what I want to see. So we go empty corner right here. Make sure. Let me go back over. All right. So we go empty corner here. Boom. Dribble handoff there. When I say empty corner, I mean Chris Paul is going to come out this corner right here. He's going to come out that corner, and it's going to give Wembanyama a lane to pretty much roll to the basket. Okay? That's pretty much what's going to happen. That's why they go this empty corner. And this is why I like this concept of this handoff with Chris Paul or any guard coming off, because you get actions like that. Okay? So from that empty corner, we go boom, ball screen, and now you give him an opportunity. But this is an okay shot. I'm not too mad about this. I just don't like the step back. I really just don't like the step back. Like, this shot is not bad at all. Boom. But I wish he just shoot it right away. But this is what I mean when I say he's not very good at setting screens. All right. Watch how this. He set this screen. Chris Dunn go right through that screen and just no advantages created. Something he probably gonna have to work on. Obviously, it's probably his frame, and he's just young. They're just gonna have to teach him how to set screens the correct way, because he don't create very many advantages with screen. He set a lot of screens with his hands and not his body, and it could be because of his frame. I don't know, but now I would just like for you to just catch and shoot it, and you ain't gotta overthink it. Because why would you do this? Step back, one dribble with your left hand for no reason. You got Zubac on you. All right, now we come off. Perfect example right here. You get your feet set. These are good shots from Wemby. I'm okay with Wemby shooting shots like this. Have zero problem with Wemby shooting at threes. It's not about his threes. It's about the diet of threes that he actually takes. That's the problems that I have with it. Okay. I hate this little set right here. Oh no, this ain't the okay. No, this one is okay. All right. All right. Here goes similar concept, right? We come and set the ball screen. Look how he's setting the screen, though. He's just using his hands. He's not really using his body, so they don't really create that much of an advantage. But you're 7-3, so if you pop, you got enough space to just catch and shoot. That should be his shot diet, not the step back three. This right here should be his shot diet. And I promise you, if he's able to play like this 90% of the game, you probably look at it easily on great efficiency. Because no way somebody can contest a 7-3 shot like this. To me, look, the screens is just so bad. Like, this is just a really bad screen. Like, this really, really bad screen. I just don't understand that screen. Another bad screen. But this is where he needs to learn. Like, next year, I'm hoping that we be able to see him to roll and catch that pop right there and just shoot that same shot just like he shot on Horford. But instead, you got Jonathan Isaac on you. And this is why I don't think he's a really good interior finisher, because he just tends to just lose the ball. And it's just so hard for a guy 7'3" to just come downhill, gather yourself in traffic. No. And that's Jonathan Isaac on you too. I just don't get it. I like this though, right here, being able to set screens in transition, running transition. And I'm okay with a little analytics on this point. I'm okay with a little analytics about shooting threes in transition and things like that. I'm totally okay with this. This is a really, really good shot for me. I'm okay with these transition threes from Wemby in transition. Just a shot died. Just a shot died for me. This is where I want him to play a lot more right here, especially if you're going to set a screen and they're going to switch the screen, which is crazy that people switches 7-3 screens right here. This is crazy right here, okay? So, for example, he set that screen. He go down to the block, post up, perfect. His shot died right here, 1,000%. Wemby to do this 65 to 70% of the game, you're looking at a 30-point score. Easy, too. I'm talking about easy. All right. Being able to post up, one dribble, even that 1 foot fade, like, that's a difficult shot to a lot of people, not for Wemby. Like, he's able to create space off this 1 foot fade right here to stop the contest. And it's not so much of a bad shot for him. That's perfect to me. Perfect to me. I would love to see Wemby do that a lot, but it's going to take patience. It's going to take time because he has to learn how to post up. Okay. He definitely has to learn how to post up, which is All young guys have to learn how to post up, but not even so. Like right now, he should be able to turn over his shoulder and just shoot over the top. You 7'3". There's no need for you to try to do any other extra stuff. But that's part of the game I think he's learning. I think he's 21 or 22 years old. So he's just gonna have to learn how to just simplify his game. Because instead, you're gonna try to take him off the dribble into traffic, and you're just not that good of a finisher at 7'3". You know how hard it is to go down court. I mean, you know how hard it is to dribble on somebody after you posting up, right? And Al Horford is a really good defender. You're probably not going to beat him off the dribble a lot of times just with your body size. It's very freaking hard for anybody. It's very hard for anybody to take out dribble, but let alone you giving up size. Like this is just, to me, the simple shot is just turn and shoot over the top. Not this little funny looking finish. That's just not a very good shot. He's just not very good at finishing at the rim off the bounce. Now, if you throw it to him in a dunker spot or if he can catch a lob, good money. Off the bounce, just not very good at it. Here go another example, right? You got Taurean Prince defending him in the post. That shouldn't even happen. TP, a really good defender, shouldn't be able to guard Wemby in the post. Like, for example, he catch the ball, and the first thing he do is put the ball on the floor. The whole defense collapse, and now you just end up taking a really bad shot. That's, yes, 7'3" is an advantage. It's also a disadvantage in certain things. One of the disadvantages you have at 7'3" is probably off the bounce. You do everything a lot slower and everybody can see you. It's just a really, really bad shot, okay? But this is a good shot. And this is what I was talking about. This is where you use your size, and this is where you use your basketball IQ to the max, okay? So, for example, you get him in the middle of the floor, no dribble at all, just turn, cash. Tell me Victor Wembanyama can't make a living off of this. Tell me Victor Wembanyama is not making a living off of this in the NBA all game long. Who in the world is going to stop this at 7'3"? Boy, I watched LaMarcus Aldridge torch people for years. No dribble, one dribble. Shoot knees. For years, I watched him do it. For years. But instead, this is unnecessary right here. Totally unnecessary. Why? Because it looks cool? Because maybe you think he can dribble? No, it's just totally unnecessary. For years, I watched him do this. Catch, turn, cash. We looking at probably a 65% shot that he can make. Wemby can probably make that shot 65% of the time. I'm not even over exaggerating. I truly believe he will shoot astronomical numbers from right there. Okay. For example, here's another one. You take the guy to the block. This is perfect right here too, right? Because I want y'all to pay attention to something. Let me get my tools out too. Okay. So I want y'all to pay attention to something. Okay. So you got him here. You got defender here. You got defender here. Okay. And I want you to pay attention. So when he catches the ball, okay, when he catches this ball, notice something right now. Boom. He caught the ball. He slides over, right? A lot of times Wemby make the mistake of just turning and dribbling. Okay. He make that mistake just turning and dribbling, right? The right move, he did something very, very special right here. And this is clearly the right move. No dribble, catch, turn, cash, bottoms. Do you know how effective this can be? This is so much more effective than having him run pick and roll as the primary ball handler. Why? Catch it, catch, turn, fire. Nothing you can do about it. Excellent shooter. Nothing you can do about it. Okay. Here's another example of this defense right here. So a lot of times they get switches with guards on Wemby, and then when he posts up, they try to switch off like this. Like you got Giannis coming over right here. Okay. But how you counter that for Wemby is, and the smart thing to do right now, once you can locate, and this is a smart angle to post up. Once he can see Giannis is coming over right here, okay? Giannis is going to come over, and then they're going to switch. So this guy, him, and him, they about to switch, okay? Once you can see that, all right? Once you can see that they're about to switch, eyes on Giannis. Giannis is a hell of a defender. Wouldn't make no sense for you to just put the ball down and think you're supposed to just dribble. Right? So watch what he does. Just catch, fire. Bottom of the net. Who in their right mind is stopping this? If this is his shot diet, Who in their right mind is stopping this? If this is shot down, nothing you can do. Now, the defense you can play in the world behind 7-3 with a strap, nothing. But this is what I mean by I just don't understand what the Spurs is doing. It's like they just found something and they just think like, oh, well, we got to try to use it because he has these tools. And it's like, yeah, he does have those tools. That doesn't necessarily mean that you need to try to use those tools for pick and roll for a 7-3. Like at some point, like science got to play into this. Science. You gotta play science into this. Like it just doesn't make sense. Now, I just showed y'all all of those things that he should do, but this is where he's gonna have to improve on. Like at your body size, you ain't gonna be able to just go. Like he not creating much space, and that's a travel for one. But you just not creating much space against these guys. Like yo, just the center of gravity is just off. There's no way he can be able to just go right into his chest and just do all of that stuff. Like it just become bad shots. He just don't have it. Now, this, for me, for the love of God, I don't understand why they like running Wemby in these handoff situations. And part of it is so they can get shots like this. This is why they like running these handoff situations. And it seems like it's one of their go-to plays, too. We got the guard posting up at the elbow, little split action. And then Wemby come off a handoff and you want to shoot it to him like you got Steph Curry or Klay Thompson. Like, yes, he can shoot the ball. He don't need to be shooting them type of shots just to get threes up. Like, to me, that's dumb. But they love to do it. Here you go again. You're coming off again, and then you're going to shoot it like he's Steph Curry. Why? Anybody in their right mind, can anybody in their right mind tell me why in the hell would Wemby be shooting that shit? Why? Because he can shoot? Like, what's the science behind it? I just genuinely don't know. I don't know and I don't understand, but they like to do it. This one right here is so silly to me because I want you to pay attention to this, okay? This is how silly this is. This is how stupid a lot of people are, okay? Because you got Julius Randle on you right now. All right, watch this. So then they got Sohan right here, okay? They're going to run a dribble handoff. Now, you had Julius Randle on you, who's much shorter than you, but then you're going to run a dribble handoff so you can get Rudy Gobert on you, right? Now, you're going to get Rudy Gobert on you, and you're going to shoot that over a 7-3 guy yourself. Why would that be a good shot? Look at how silly this is. This is how silly certain shit is. And it's just like, y'all got to just be trying shit. This is very, very silly right here. You got Julius on you, right? You go to a dribble handoff to get Rudy Gobert on you. To shoot a contested deep three with Rudy Gobert on you. Yay! Because we got Victor Wembanyama. Yay! Like, what the hell are y'all doing? Don't get it. Enough of this handoff bullshit. Here we go. Another dribble handoff, right? First of all, he's about to shoot a badass shot. But then we go, this is the opposite way around. Keldon Johnson should be on the perimeter and Wemby should be right there. But instead, you're going to go dribble handoff. Guess what happened? Dribble handoff because you can't really dribble like that. Boom! Charge. Whose bright idea was to put a 7-3 guy in a dribble handoff situation? What you think? Defenders going to be like, oh my God, he's 7-3. I just got to get out the way. No, everybody in their right mind would just take a charge. Look how pathetic that looked. I can't be the only one that see this foolishness. Why? Why are we doing this with Wemby? Because you can? Why? I don't get it. This is just dumb. Look, here you come off again, right? You got another guard giving it the handoff to Wemby. Why? So he can go into traffic, do another bullshit ass turnover like this? Why? My question would just be why? I just don't understand it. Now, here we go again. You got Wemby thinking he Kevin Durant and James Harden at the same time. I have no idea. You go about to take a bad shot. You go play pitch and catch. And now you don't create any advantages because you're 7-3. What more could he do besides shoot the ball? You can't get downhill. You're 7-3. Everybody can see you. So instead, once you get downhill and you see the defender right here, now you got to turn into a playmaker. You know what happened when you turn into a playmaker? This is what happened when you turn into a playmaker. You do some dumbass shit like that. And it's probably because you're 7-3 trying to run a handoff that turn into. I don't get it. I don't get it. Why? Why make him do this? Because it's fun to watch when he do it sometimes? Is that why? This one too. This one's crazy. Okay? Watch this right here. So you get a switch. And you got Braun on you right now. You got Christian Brown on you right now. Okay? Right? You got Christian Brown on you right now. Okay? Instead of posting him up right there and catching the ball and shoot it, watch what he do. Oh, he come off this handoff, and now you got to turn into a playmaker because Jamal Murray then jumped it, and now that he jumped it, now you got to throw this bullshit ass pass because you're 7'3". Look at this. You come off the handoff. Look at this. Why? Why? At some point, I just feel like y'all, like they gotta be just forcing shit. That's just ridiculous. Here we go, another handoff, right? This is science right here gonna play in the part. Look at this science right here, okay? You go dribble handoff in the corner, knowing Wemby wears size 22 shoe. Guess what happened? He gonna step clean out of bounds. Turnover. I know for a fact when these coaches was drawing these plays up, right? It was like, oh, we can get Wemby on that baseline coming with a handoff. You didn't factor in he's 7'3", and he's probably not gonna be able to drive on this baseline like that. He's gonna step out of bounds damn near every single time. I just don't get it. Why? Why? Now, I would have loved to talk about his defense, but we know how phenomenal Wemby is on defense. Like, we absolutely know that. 100%. We know how phenomenal he is on defense, so there's no really need for us to talk about that. But at the same time, I just want to show like how I just don't understand this, to be honest with you. I just genuinely don't understand why would the Spurs be even in their right mind think to use him like that. Don't understand that. But anyways, let me go ahead and read some of these chats real quick. Flu, what up, my dude? I feel like the Spurs really just want to focus on his shooting development in the year they knew they weren't competing in. We can all speculate that. I think I don't have a problem with speculating it, to be honest with you, about that. Maybe so. I just think he has so much other thing. Like we know he can shoot. He has so many other things that he can work on. You know what I mean? Like he can work on so many other things rather than just shooting. Like he needs to work on learning how to set screens. He needs to learn how to work on posting up. He needs to learn how to just work on just turning and shooting. Like I feel like we know he can shoot. He's always been a good shooter. So I just don't understand like why you had to force that to me. Like now next year we gotta hope he gets the small things, if that makes sense. Like we gotta hope he know how to post up. Like when he should have been working on this season, to me. MG13, Victor wouldn't look good versus playoff defense. Yeah, I would agree. It's just because this looked like a circus. That's why I was saying about him being able to work on the little bitty things. I don't think he'll look good against playoff defense either. Stop yapping. He just doing what he told, and he better than I guess you meant then. He better than what you are making him do, Bucko. All right, cool. You think I'm yapping? Cool. His current shot diet is what the NBA needs of him, though. What? That's what I'll be talking about right there. I don't know what the hell you talking about. That would be best for him. Sure. Yeah, I don't think you know very much basketball, but I would say about 30% of the shots would be mid-range, 40 rim, 30. So you going 30% threes, 40 at the rim, 30% mid-range. I think you're doing a little bit too much math. I think if he shoot the three, I wouldn't put a number on how many threes like to force Wemby to shoot. I feel like he gets some pick and pops, shoot it, great. But forcing him to shoot 8 threes a game, 9 threes a game, why? Like he's so talented, he don't have to do that. If he shoots 6 or 7 threes, great. If he shoots 12 in a game because he got it going, great. If he shoots 3, great. At the end of the day, we watched Joel Embiid score 30 a game, and he may make 1 or 2 threes a game. So I just don't think it's necessary, to be honest with you, for him to shoot all those threes and the calculator. Like, let him just play. I feel like if you play him in the mid-range a lot more, I think not just the mid-range, just in the post. Like, I don't want to just say mid-range, just in a post where he can just turn and shoot. He'll catch a rhythm. He'll catch fire just turning and shoot. He's going to force you to double him if he just turns and shoot. You're going to have to load up. Then that's where his playmaking going to have to come in from that point. Uh, but you're right. He need to work on his block work. I would agree. LaMarcus isn't doing anything today. You out your goddamn mind if you don't think LaMarcus Aldridge could play in today. I just don't like certain shit. I don't understand why would y'all think just because the years change, a motherfucker can't play. If you don't think LaMarcus Aldridge can play in today's era, you out your goddamn mind. You just crazy as shit. To be honest with you, he's not that good from midi. I guess Wemby not that good from the midi. I don't know. Sure, I don't know. By the way, those guys are playing bad defense, especially Dyson Daniels in that clip. You don't know what the hell you're talking about, to be honest with you. You have no idea what you're talking about, to be honest. You got too many of them. I ain't gonna be able to read all of them because I don't think you know. I don't think you know that much basketball, but I get it. You're a fan of it, so I'm okay with it. You're a fan of it, but I don't think you know that much basketball, to be honest with you. So I understand it. What is this? Teams use their younger players to make them more consistent and increase their skill set. They have seen real time gameplay. It's better than just trying it at practice. Regardless of whatever you think they're doing, it's stupid. Like at the end of the day, it's stupid. This is what it is. It's just stupid. LaMarcus is so sorry, bro. Yeah, that's what I thought. How old are you, dude? You can't be a good. There's no way you think LaMarcus Aldridge was trash. It's either you never saw him play, or you just guessing, or you trolling. Like, it's no way that this is an educated answer, though. I can assure you that it's no way this is educated. But um, that's pretty much I kind of wanted to show that. I just thought that was kind of ridiculous a little bit. I do think this is a good one though. Look at Larry Marketing. Yeah, I like Larry Marketing. He ain't better than Lamarcus Aldridge though. But I probably will do Larry Marketing next. You know what I mean? I got a couple people I got to do next. Larry Marketing probably would be one of them. I could have made this stream a lot longer too, just because Wemby is super talented. I know he's super talented. Like maybe I'll do another one on his defense, but I want to kind of combine Wemby defense and somebody else defense. Like, oh, I know how to do. I'll do Wemby and Gobert defense and try to combine the two. That's gonna be my next project within those. But if y'all want me to, work on some, other film, and if you got other people that y'all want me to pretty much go over, let me know. You can know I'm always up for this. The only reason why I'm doing Wemby, a lot of people told me in the comments, do Wemby. Part of the reason why I did Anthony Edwards. A lot of people told me to do Anthony Edwards. I got Dejounte Carrington coming up. I'm gonna do Wemby defense versus Rudy Gobert defense. Who's better at it? Y'all let me know what y'all really want to see in the comments. Like, I'm a basketball guy. I sit up here and watch basketball all day. So y'all let me know what y'all want to. Laurie Markin is another one. He's been cooking. Finland been killing. Finland has been killing. So I wouldn't mind doing that one at all. Definitely. But I appreciate y'all for tapping in once again. We're gonna be back, like I told y'all. I'm at least doing 3 lives a week, maybe more. We running it up. Make sure y'all go follow me on Instagram at Drenchman Sports. Follow me on X, Drenchman Sports. Follow me on Threads, Drenchman Sports. Wherever you can find me, I'm Drenchman Sports. It's the Drenchman, not the Frenchman. And we on PC tomorrow. Yes, we are on Player's Choice tomorrow. I'm locking in, tapping in, and we on playback later on that night. So y'all gonna get a good dose of me tomorrow. But appreciate y'all for tapping in. I'm happy to keep doing this for you. I've been having fun doing it as well too, and y'all been engaging very well on all the socials and TikTok and things like that, and Instagram and the comments. And I must say, I will no longer do any more LeBron James content. I'm finished. The comments for LeBron James is just unbelievable. It's actually not even enjoyable, to be honest with you. And I'm not saying like they make me mad or anything like that. The comments are just unrealistic. Like it's just very, very unrealistic. I just don't want to do no more. Like that's not fun to do LeBron James. That's why I never really talked about LeBron or made any content on LeBron because I just knew his fans was bad, but I didn't know they was this goddamn bad. They horrible. They're horrible. Ridiculous too, by the way. So, you know, rest in peace to that. We ain't gonna do no more LeBron James. Dang. Oh, before I go, what's the kid name? Theo. What's your name? Theo Tom. Um, I could put you on the stream if you want to chat. we could. You seem like you seem like you got a lot to say. I can put you on the chat if you wanna. You wanna do a little chat with me. I can send you the link to the stream if you want. If you trying to tap in, I can send you the link. We can do that. uh I said I was going to engage a lot more with more people. If you want to hop in the chat, we can you want to hop on the stream, I can talk to you. I can have a conversation with you because I want to see what you see if you really know ball. You in the comments saying some crazy stuff, so I want to see if you really know ball. I gotta give everybody opportunity to see if they know ball. Let me see if I can drop the link. Let me invite somebody real quick. Let me see. Hold on, let me see something real quick. Let me see how I can drop the link for you. And don't be scared too. No, don't get scared now. Can't have you scared. I'm gonna drop the link for you in the chat. Boom. Let's see. Let's see if you turn up scared. Let me see. I could put it in here. Or if you DM me on Instagram, you DM me on X, that might be a little bit better, but I'll try to drop it in the chat. Boom. Let's see if you can copy and paste it. There you go. I just dropped the link in the chat right there for you. Boom. Let's see you tap in. Don't be scared too. I be wanting to see a whole bunch of people be talking like they know ball. I want to see if y'all really know ball. I want to see if you really know ball. That's what I want to see. While I'm waiting on you, gang. Oh, let me let you in. You in the lobby. Let me see what you got. All right. Theo. Theo, can't nobody hear you.
Hello? Can you hear
All
me
right.
now? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now. What's the word, Theo?
Oh, what's good, Drench? Yeah,
What's the word?
yeah. So I agree with what you said. By the way, uh, it's just more of I think that Wemby should not focus 100% on the mid range. The way you made it sound, you said like 65. You made it sound like he should be just working on the mid range, and unfortunately, as a star, Um, but sorry, by the way, the reason why Joel Embiid succeeds is because he's an elite foul drawer. He will draw fouls. Wemby doesn't have that in an arsenal yet, so that's why Wemby in the mid range wouldn't be a 30-point scorer. He can't do what Joel Embiid with his foul drawing. That's just not possible.
Okay,
Unfortunately,
so why don't you think Wemby is good at drawing fouls?
he hasn't shown it at all. He hasn't been
Do
good.
you think? Okay, but do you think because he shoots 8 threes a game and he shoots a lot of bad shots, do you think that's probably why he don't get those foul calls?
Um, Obviously that has something to do with it. The more you shoot
Correct.
outside, the less foul calls you get. But like even when he's taking his mid ranges or his rim attempts, he's not good at drawing fouls. Now, I think again, if he adds that to his caliber, like his arsenal, of course he should be more in the mid range now because free throws are better than any threes. But he can't do that, unfortunately, and he won't get the same calls as Joel Embiid. By the way, he's not that big of
Oh
a
well,
superstar yet.
but because Wemby is a superstar, like whether he's earned it or not, the league looks at him like a superstar. So I do believe that if his diet was more of catch him in the post, turn, bump, and get those pump fake, he develop a pump fake too, you're gonna have to jump. Or you're gonna have to walk up under him and he's gonna shoot it. Like the ref's not he don't get those foul calls because he's playing with the ball on the perimeter. You know what I mean? Like he's
Yeah,
dribbling, coming off a
facts.
screen. and then he shoot a step back three. Of course, he's not gonna get that call. Like,
Yeah,
why would
that's
he?
facts.
You know what I
That
mean?
yeah, 100%. Um, of course, like I said, you won't get those fouls. By the way, this is just a side note. Like, even if you look at Steph, like Steph is, by the way, the most fouled player in NBA, but he doesn't get any foul calls, like at all. Like he has the
I mean,
toughest foul calls of all time. By the
he
way,
doesn't go to the free throw line a lot like most superstar does, and that's because his game is predicated on shooting jump shots. Like the guys you are naming, their games are predicated on shooting jump shots. Like even Anthony Edwards don't get a lot of foul calls as much as he should because he doesn't. The last year he shot 10 threes a game. He didn't attack that much. Um, Shea shoots a lot of free throws because he attacks a lot. Like Shea's getting downhill on you a lot. He's got a good mid-range shot, so you have to jump for it. So when you jump, he can, he gonna jump into you, or he draws a lot of fouls like that. Steph doesn't really play in the mid-range either. So
yeah, Steph doesn't attack, but what I'm saying, he gets fouled. Like that's what the accepted defense of the NBA is currently. That you have to foul Steph. Like maybe this is another video idea, by the way. If you look at how the way Steph is guarded, 60% of the time off ball, he's getting fouled. He's getting held by the shirt. Something is happening that is
yeah,
illegal.
he
So
also initiates a little bit of it too, though. Like I've had this conversation before. Like yes, they do a little things, but Steph will grab you if you don't grab him. Like those calls can go both ways a lot of times. And do
yeah,
you
but
really want to sit there and call off ball fouls all game?
no, but like again, like I said, obviously for Steph, it's Steph's situation. If you're calling all his fouls, he'll average 40. Uh, but that's just like another scenario. Like just certain people won't get foul calls. LeBron James, okay, now he doesn't get foul. Like he used to get foul calls, but
Mm-hmm.
at some point he stopped getting those foul calls anyways. You see what I mean? But,
Yeah,
back to the point of Wemby. You said that you don't know why the Spurs are using him, but I can see why they're using him. Like they have slightly changed the way they have used him since last year. If you watch the film from last year, it's a bit different. They are using him a bit more on the ball, the more than last year. Last year he was more like catch and shoot. This year he's also kind of a relief, but he has the ball more in his hands. I would say dribbling a bit more.
yeah.
But the teams do this, by the way. When I say Laurie Markkinen, Penn explained this point perfectly. But I was watching the Utah Jazz after he said that. Like I've been going through some clips. Markkinen, like he's a completely different player. Like it's A and C. It's
He's
somebody
completely different from
completely
what? From
different.
when he was
Like
in from
what
where? Like
if you watch him like a year or two ago and this year that just passed, it's like almost two different players completely. They're not using him the same way. Like it's different completely. And you can and again, Utah Jazz are not trying to win, so they're ready to experiment in this type of way that let Laurie have the ball. Let him do different type of stuff. Like they're ready to experiment. That's what I mean. Like I think the Spurs are also doing that. Now this year, by the way, I highly doubt you will see the same shot dive from Wemby. I highly doubt anything will be the same. You will see what I think. You will see Wemby a lot more in the mid range, but also as an elite catch and shoot bigs or stretch five, like elite. I think they might stop using him in
I
the
don't have a
pick and
problem
roll.
with his catch and shoot. Like I don't have an issue with his catch and shooting at all. Like I'm cool with Wemby catching and shooting when his feet are set. Let it go. Uh,
Yeah.
I think the pushback on you saying Larry marketing game has changed. Like Larry marketing is a different build. Larry marketing is what 6'10", 6'11"?
Yeah, something
Uh,
like that.
he's a different build from Wemby. You know what I mean? He's a lot bigger. You can use him in pick and roll situations on the ball a lot. It's just a lot of people don't realize how difficult it is for a guy that's 7'3" to handle the ball when they switch everything. And they're not just going to give Wemby space. They're going to crowd him because if you give him space, he's going to kill you. Like that's very difficult for a guy of that size to do that. So that's
Yeah.
why I think, like it's great that he can handle the ball at his size, but it doesn't necessarily mean you need to take that to a real advantage because it's limitations to it. Like have you ever seen a guy his size be able to get to the rim off the bounce and finish efficiently? The only person I can think of is Giannis. And Giannis not 7'3".
Yeah. Giannis is not that tall, but no, it's really hard because you're taller. The ball takes more time to get to your hand. People steal it easier,
Yeah,
especially if you're doing it off the bounce. Like that's almost difficult, like very
right.
difficult. Um, it's hard on his stuff though. Like they want him to get better. Like that's why they're using him that way. They're trying
Yeah.
to make him develop that skill set, in my opinion.
I think so too. I just don't think it's necessary. I think Wemby will
Yeah,
be a 30
maybe.
per game scorer without that. Like I think those like
I
trying
doubt
those
that, by the
things,
way.
huh?
I doubt that. I don't think he's 30 per game.
He's 24 a game right now, right?
Yeah, and I don't think he's 30 per game if he does. I think he'll stay around like 25, 26 if he does more of the mid-range stuff, in my opinion. At
Why?
maximum like 28.
No,
Because
I think I
what I don't think he touches 30 with that shot, that the one that you're suggesting.
I think he touches 30 with the right guards around him. He's going to get more penetration underneath the rim. I can see him getting to the free throw line a lot more. You don't think he's going to be able to draw fouls. I think that comes with you just a young player. Like he was in year 2, he's going into year 3. I just feel like with more experience, you learn how to get fouled. He'll learn how to stop trying to just dribble in traffic and just come to 2 feet and just pump fake and finish. They're going to jump every time he pump fake. If they don't jump, he's going to dunk it. So he's
Yeah,
going to
that
get a
that's
lot
something
more
I've noticed. He doesn't dunk that much. For like he dunks too little for my liking.
because
That's
he's
what I
doing it
would
off the
say.
bounce. That's why I asked you the question. How many times have you ever seen a guy that tall handle the ball off the bounce and get all the way to the rim? You don't really see it that much.
That's true. That's true.
So put him right underneath the rim, duck in, throw it to him. He turns, pump fake. He's gonna dunk that. He's gonna dunk that every time.
Yeah, but I also think Wemby will gain weight. That's what we're seeing or predicting, and I think those
I don't know how much weight he can gain at 7'3". I don't know, like how. What do you think his ideal frame is?
right right now he's pretty decent. I would say like he gained way more muscle than when he was pre-draft, but an extra 20 pounds would look great on him. And those one play you just showed where he bumped into somebody and he didn't even move the guy. The guy was just
Miles
like,
Turner, yeah.
yeah, the guy was just right there. So I think with that extra strength that he can gain, those types of stuff are like those are free buckets for him, in my opinion. That's the type of stuff that he can get better at. That with the size and strength and experience. I
I
think
I, I,
with
I
more
understand
free
it.
throw attempts, he can definitely touch 30. Yeah. Now
Yeah,
that I
that's what I
think about
said.
it.
Like he just need more free throw attempts. Like, and I think the shot dot when it comes down to free throw attempts, and I want to look at how many free throws he take a game. Let me see. I can tell you. But when it comes down to free throws, a lot of times it's just shot dot. To be honest with you, like he takes right now, he's taking 4 free throws a game.
Yeah, that's way too little. Like you see that?
That means he getting to the line maybe 2 times a game.
See? Like even by the way he plays, you can tell that he can't get free throws. That's what I mean. Like I knew. Like it's some low
Yeah,
numbers
but
for
I think the
sure.
reason why is like from some of the stuff that I'm showing, he turns the ball over more than he get to the free throw line. Like that's what like that's a clear indication that something is wrong. Like you can't turn the ball over 3.7 times a game.
Yeah, but that comes with being more on the ball. Like I said, if you look at his turnovers last year, let me check. Uh,
Like that's incredible. Like he's getting to the free throw line 4 times a game is ridiculous.
yeah, that should not be the case for somebody that big. Um, you say 3.7 times?
That's how many times he turned the ball over per game. Him and Rudy
Uh,
Gobert damn near get to the free throw line the same amount of times.
that's crazy. In 2023, 2024 is 3.6. Uh, which didn't change, man. I guess I was wrong in that sense, but I think obviously 4 is way too little. I think maybe 6 or 8,
Nah, I think
somewhere
he can
around
get
that
to the
range.
line. I think he can shoot 10 free throws a game easily.
Uh, t- 10 is crazy.
Why is it crazy? He can't get fouled five
Hell
times
no.
in the act of shooting?
Nah, no, not this. I'm speaking about like next year. Next year, nah, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Next year, 10 free throws.
Okay, let's go through a scenario because I can go through a scenario. I can give you 2 off a pick and roll, right? I can give you 2 off pick and roll, stopping in maybe the dunker spot or just a short roll. He catch the ball, he pump fakes, they're gonna jump, he gets to the free throw line. We can
Yeah,
spam that. We can do 10. He should get 10 of those a game. Pick and roll, short roll, or right in the dunker spot. He should get 10 of those a game. Okay. Let's say he do that. Let's say he gets to the free throw line 3 times on that. So now we have 6 free throws. He should be able to get at least 6 free throws just off of that. Okay. Remember, Rudy Gobert is getting free throws at the same rate, and he get the ball much less. Remember that, right? Much less. Okay. So at least 3 times a game, he getting to the free throw line just off of short rolls. Okay. Now you put him in a post, which is an isolation. He can take 1 or 2 dribbles, pump fake, lean into you, free throws. How many times he should be in the mid post? He never gonna get the call coming off a ball screen. He never getting that. Never.
Yeah, but again, this theoretically could be true, theoretically, but I don't think it will just happen like that. That's my thinking about it. I don't think it will just be that simple.
If they play like the way that they played this year, it's not gonna happen.
And again, I reiterate, the Spurs this year, they're gonna surprise you guys. Like I feel like there's a top 4 seed incoming for the Spurs. That's what
Top
I
4.
feel. Yeah, top 4. I'm saying it, top 4.
Okay, give me your Spurs lineup. What you think their best lineup would look like? I just want to know.
It's not the best lineup, but I see De'Aaron Fox, obviously, Wemby.
Okay.
Now again, you guys were saying Dylan Harper this, Dylan Harper that. De'Aaron Fox is getting off for Dylan Harper, by the way. 100%. You guys are overrating De'Aaron Fox heavily. He's not.
You said we overrating De'Aaron Fox?
100%. You guys are talking about him as if Dylan Harper can 100% take De'Aaron Fox's minutes for his development. 100%. What are we talking about?
What do you mean take De'Aaron Fox's minutes? So what do you think they're gonna do with? Didn't they just extend De'Aaron Fox?
Yeah, they did, and I'm saying.
So what are they gonna do?
That
$150 million. You think they gonna do what with his minutes?
They're gonna take some of his minutes, maybe 2 or 3, some of his minutes, to give Dylan Harper. That's obviously apart from his rookie minutes, but I'm saying Dylan Harper for me is incorporated into that starting 5.
No way. No way.
What? So you want Devin Vassell and Stephon Castle?
So
you want Devin Vassell and Stephon Castle instead?
Yes.
Hell no.
You got De'Aaron Fox, who's 6'4", Stephon Castle, who's what, 6'7",
yeah,
6'6". Devin Vassell, 6'5", 6'4". Why would we put Dylan Harper in there?
How tall is Dylan Harper?
Dylan Harper's about 6'4", 6'5". He close to it.
So why would he not put it in there?
Because he's nowhere near the defender those guys are.
Devin Vassell?
Devin Vassell is an excellent defender. That's number 1.
Oh my days.
You don't think Devin Vassell is a good defender?
He's good, not great.
Dylan Harper for sure not no great defender.
Obviously, but again, I'm saying you can sacrifice that for his development. But again, okay, if you're trying to win,
I don't think the Spurs sacrificed nothing this year. I think they try to make the playoffs. I think
again,
how you gonna sacrifice it? You said they're gonna be a top 4 seed.
No. Listen. You can sacrifice at the beginning. That's fine. I think this year, the Spurs are, for me. I put money on it. I put like 20. Spurs are top 4 this top 4 seed this year. I think they'll surprise us. If not top 4, I think they make the play-in. And I heavily disagree with what you said, that Wemby won't look good in a playoff offense. He will look great in playoffs.
No, I think so. even Wemby, even if Wemby improves, he won't look good in playoff setting. Like it's just because number 1, he has to learn how to develop like patented go-to shots. He don't have a go-to shot yet. That's number 1. Number 2, did you see what they did to Jokic in the playoffs?
Who did?
Caruso.
Yeah,
Thunder.
but that again, this is you're overstating the Caruso point. Caruso was Jokic was trash. Jokic wasn't that good, but he still played well.
Jokic way better than Wemby.
Yeah,
That's the thing. He way better than Wemby in his sleep.
yeah. Again, this is tough. That OKC defense is a tough matchup for anybody. So if you're saying
The
the
Rockets
Spurs,
defense would be a tough matchup for him too.
yeah, but if you're saying the Spurs or the Rockets, the Spurs and the Rockets match up, of course Wemby's gonna struggle. But if you're telling me he goes up against the Lakers, or if he goes up against one of these sorry ass teams, are we serious?
Who's sorry
right
in
now?
the West though?
A lot sorry ass big, like they don't have any big people. If he gets Golden State, it's lunch. I hope you know that.
You crazy.
If he
Draymond,
gets Golden State,
you
Draymond
crazy.
is getting eaten. Pause.
Do you know what he
Draymond,
gonna do? You know what Draymond gonna do to him?
He's gonna get dunked on, balls in his face. Pause. That's all that's gonna happen. That's all that's gonna happen.
Did you see what Draymond did to Şengün?
Yeah, that's Şengün though. Are we comparing Şengün and Victor? Victor right now is better than Şengün. I hope you know that.
On defense, yeah, he better than him. Not on offense.
On everything.
No, he's not a better playmaker than him. Şengün might be better than him on everything on offense except shooting.
Hell no. What are we talking about? What?
Victor Wembanyama has one skill on offense right now, and that's shooting the basketball.
Playmaking is the only thing he's better.
He's 7'3".
Again, like I said, playmaking is the only thing that Şengün is better than.
Şengün's better than him on a block. Şengün's better than him going to the basket. What are you talking about?
And I'm telling you, if it's Golden State, it's lunch. I don't know what to tell you. It's just lunch.
Oh my God.
They would not do anything. We have seen this with Golden State though. When they face a big, an interior dominant big like AD, they struggled with him. If you remember the 2023
Wemby ain't
series.
AD.
Again, of course he's not. But if you remember the 2023 series, I am saying this with Victor Wembanyama's change or betterment in like my head, like he's already gotten better. I think you will see more of that midi work in my sense, in my scenario. He will be more in the mid-range in that scenario.
Oh, he gonna have to if he play against Draymond. He gonna have to.
Because
he ain't getting all the way to the basket.
He is.
How do you think Wembanyama is gonna get all the way to the basket on Draymond?
All he has to do is raise up his hand, and his hand is already at the rim. That's all that nigga need to do, bro.
Did you just see him try to take Miles Turner off the dribble?
Yeah, that's Miles Turner. Draymond is 6'7". Draymond is 6'7". What are we talking about?
Yes, Draymond is a way better defender than Miles Turner.
And height matters. Size matters.
Yes, size. The center of gravity from Wemby. Is no way you think he gonna hit Draymond in the chest and get straight through him and get to the basket. What you think Draymond just gonna move out the way?
Obviously not straight to the chest, but I think Wemby, that's a for me, in my estimation, that's a great matchup for Wemby. I think Wemby, if Wemby get Golden State, they're going through. And I would like if that matchup happens, but I will contact you. I will DM you. I'll hit you up on everything and show you that.
You know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go see how many times Draymond and Wemby played against each other today. I mean, this year, and what it looked like. I don't know if they actually matched up against each other. I have no idea, but I wanna go see that. And I'm gonna. You know what? If it's worth my time, I will make a video about it. Theo, where you from, Theo?
Me? Hey, by the way, I have beef with you. You were talking about us Africans weirdly, huh?
Oh my God! So you from Africa?
Yeah, I'm from East Africa, Tanzania, but I'm in the DMV right now.
Oh, you live in DC, DMV area?
Yeah, well, Bethesda.
No, you got beef with me about the Africans. What did I say about the Africans?
Well, okay, but by the way, it's 100% true because
wait a minute. What's 100% true?
One of my friends.
What's 100% true?
Listen. There's a soccer academy that one of my friends run, right? And they take their children to Spain. So these niggas be 19. They be writing 16. They be writing 16. They be writing 16.
They say that, so they 19 and they say they 16.
Yeah, and some of them be 20. They be writing 17. Like, obviously, that type of shit happens. Not everywhere though.
But a lot of times it
some
do
of
happen
these,
though.
a lot of times is crazy. But like, let's say for every 100 people that come out of my country, uh, let's say 20%, 40 of them are lie. About, especially for sports, 40 of them are lying.
So you mean tell me 40% of them lying about their age?
According to what I've seen. Like, it's crazy, bro. People are trying to get out of the trenches. You're talking about 40%. Niggas are trying to get out of the mud, nigga.
I totally get it. I didn't say what it was. I'm just saying, Penn the one who get all in his feelings about that, not me.
I was also in my feelings.
I know a couple Africans, huh?
I was also in my feelings until I remembered. Hey, yo, that nigga did the same shit. That nigga did the same shit.
That's what I'm saying. I ain't got nothing against no African. I don't got nothing against them. I just know the secret. Just know the secret. Y'all, they be 28 saying they 14. There's no way a 14-year-old back scratching dunking. I don't know if I think Ron might have put it on the screen before. One of them hit me up in the DM and was like, "Hey, I got these 3 kids who trying to come play school in the States." So I'm like, okay. They sent me a video. This kid, he said he was 14 and he back scratched like Giannis 5 times in a row. Hey. What 14-year-old you know could do that?
Hey, just to be fair, in the school I went to, there's I think he's gonna be 14 or 15. He's 6'3", something like that, and he be doing crazy dunks too, though. But in general,
is he really 14 or 15?
Yeah, I've been with him. My brother knows him since he was a child, so he really that age.
All right. So she'll send me the video.
No, he I don't think he wants to take basketball seriously. I don't talk to him anymore. I've just seen him play. But about the age thing, like, that's a way bigger deal than you think, by the way. That like, if especially for people who go to France, Africans in general, because a lot of Africans go to France, they lie about that shit all the time. Like, they lie about it every single time.
You know how I know? You know how I know that I wasn't just, sometimes I just be joking, but you know how I know that for sure? It's because I know a guy that went to school with Don Maker. I know him. And he told me before everybody knew that those things came out about Don, he told me Don is older than me. He told me.
Oh my God.
I've been knowing Don since a little kid. So that's how I knew. Then I knew some other people, and they all said the same thing. Then
you
that's
Americans
when I started
be
getting
snitching, bro.
Huh?
You Americans be snitching. You don't snitch out.
Nah, he didn't even say nothing though. He didn't even snitch. It's just after a while it become common sense. I still think Serge Ibaka older than what he say he is, but he gets sensitive about it. You can't tell me Serge Ibaka is how old they say Serge Ibaka is right now. Let me go look this up.
Where is Ibaka from, by the way? I don't know where he's from.
The Congo.
The Congo?
Yeah,
that's our neighbor, they be through wars and shit, so I don't know what they're up to, but I don't.
You said they do wars.
Yeah,
Serge Ibaka is 35 right now. They say he's 35 right now. Serge Ibaka moves like he's not 45.
35. He's not 35.
There's no way he's 35.
Yeah, he's not 35. No way.
Like, it's no way he's 35. Maybe he got good genes and all. He looked young. He moved like he's 45. It's no possible way he's 35.
I think he's around 40. That makes way more sense than 35.
Yeah, I think he's around 42. 41, 42. I'll give him that. He had a couple great years with the Thunder, and then he had a tremendous drop-off.
Hey, Ibaka was good, by the way. He was really good, by the way. His defense is very underrated. Anyways, good to talk to you, Dredgy.
Yes, sir.
I remember that Wemby and Draymond thing, by the way.
I'm gonna go do some research on it. So if I forget, make sure you let me know. Make sure you tune in to the panel tomorrow too.
Oh, I tune in every day, bro.
Okay, all right. I need to remember. I gotta give you a shout out tomorrow. Hopefully I remember. Sometimes I forget.
Yeah, I'm too young to become a member. I don't go cash like that right now.
How old are you?
I'm 17. I know.
Oh, okay. That's why you think LaMarcus Aldridge trash.
He's sorry, bro. He's so sorry.
You crazy as hell. Right?
I've watched him. He's not doing anything. By the way, that's another beef I have with you. You can't, like, it blows my mind when people just say any old, like, when you made that people would score over 25. No, none of those, almost none of those people you guys named would make it. Like, obviously there's the obvious ones. Kobe would be great and stuff like that. But you can't, there's no possible way. Nobody's dropping De'Aaron Fox in 2023 into the 1990s and he's gonna score 20. Nobody, like, you won't hear such disrespect coming out of anybody's mouth. That's just not possible. Unfortunately.
So you don't think Paul Pierce could average 25 in this era?
Paul Pierce is the most overrated guy by you and Ox, by the way. He's so overrated.
Oh my God. Yeah, you 17. That's why, because you 17.
Hey, listen. I've tried to copy Paul Pierce's game, so I know what I'm talking about. He is not.
So
like
you
that.
hoop too.
Yeah, but I'm from a primarily soccer family, so I've just been hooping for the time I've been here, like 2 years. But I'll still bust your ass though. I've been playing basketball for like 3 or 4 years.
You trash. If you've been hooping for 2 years, you trash.
I've been hooping for 3 years since I was like what 14. That's when I started taking it seriously. Anyways, not seriously.
Yeah, you trash. I've been hooping longer than you've been alive.
That's fine. I still bust your ass, nigga.
No way, you trash.
Hakeem didn't need to hoop for that long. Hey, we got the footwork.
Hakeem.
I'm Hakeem.
You ain't
nigga.
Hakeem.
I'm 5'9" Hakeem, nigga.
Oh, you 5'9"? Boy, I will smack your shit across the boy.
Hey,
all right, Theo. I'm gonna give you a shout out tomorrow, man. I'll catch you tomorrow, man.
All right, see you, man.
Yup. Yeah, man. Shout out to Theo, man. Theo tripped out, man. I ain't know Theo was a 5'9", living a dream. He ain't no damn Hakeem. He living a dream. But it was good chopping it up with Theo, man. I gotta do that a lot more. I gotta drop the link in the chat a lot more, and folks can't be scared to pull up. MG13, what up? What's the word? What's the word, my G? Let me know if you want to pull up. You want to pull up before I tap up out of here. If you tell me you want to pull up, I'll stay in for a couple, maybe 10 minutes long. If you don't want to pull up, let me know. But I gotta do a lot more there. I gotta have a lot more people pull up on me. Like I used to do live. I need to get back to that too. Start doing live with a lot more high school kids, a lot more, just hoopers in general. But this was a W stream right here. I didn't think I was gonna be on that long, to be honest with you. I didn't think I was gonna be on. But shout out Theo, shout out MG13, shout out Flo, shout out everybody, man. But I guess MG13 ain't gonna pull up on me, so it's all cool. I'll catch y'all another time. Remember, hit that subscribe button, please. Hit that like button. Do everything you can to keep pushing this, and we're gonna keep rocking.